As science and technology have evolved, our lifestyle experienced changes. From the first telephone to the first medical drug, every invention and innovation has significantly affected the lifestyle across the globe. And the same is applicable to the internet as well. The world is now a global city, and the internet is in many ways responsible for that. With the power of the web and smartphones, we can now connect with anyone, anytime, from anywhere. Welcome back, students. I am Bhavna, and today we are going to learn about the internet. So, internet is a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities, consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. So www, which is World Wide Web, is the most important resource of internet on which information in bulk for each subject is provided. It consists of all the public websites connected to the internet worldwide, including the client devices such as computers, cell phones, etc., that access the web content. The basic technology underlying the internet is a computer network. A computer network is a collection of two or more computers which are connected together to share information and resources. So the computers may be connected via any data communication link like wires, cables, satellite links, and other communication media. Computer network is very useful in modern environment. Networking can be used in data and file sharing, hardware sharing, storage sharing, and application sharing. To establish a computer network, we need network components. Some of them are client. Any computer that is the part of a common network other than the server is called the client. Server. Any computer that holds shared files, programs, and the network operating system is called the server. All the components of the network are connected via a physical component known as the bus or a network cable. Now next up we have Network Interface Card or NIC that regulates the transfer of data between network and the computers. So each network also has a set of rules defined to communicate known as the protocols. Based on the area covered by a computer network, they are broadly classified in LAN, MAN and WAN. LAN, which is the local area network, is a small and single site network. As the name suggests, LAN is used to connect the devices over the short distance locally. They are generally confined to a building like your house, school or office building. Data transfer rate in LAN is generally 100 Mbps to 10 Gbps. LAN provides a sharing of peripherals in an efficient or effective way. So all the terminals in a LAN are connected to a main computer called the server. Next up we have MAN, which is the Metropolitan Area Network. MAN is data network designed for a town or city. It connects an area larger than the LAN but smaller than a WAN, such as a city, with dedicated or high performance hardware. Its main purpose is to share hardware and software resources by the various users. Now, cable TV network is an example of metropolitan area network. The computers in a MAN are connected using coaxial cables or fiber optic cables. WAN or wide area network is a collection of LANs over large geographical area. The internet can be considered as WAN as well. A WAN is like internet, can expand most of the world. A network device called a router connects LANs to a WAN. These kinds of network use telephone lines, satellite links, and other long-range communication technologies to connect. Unlike the LAN, most WANs are not owned by any one organization, but they rather exist under collective or distributed ownership and management. Take for example, the internet is not owned by a single organization or government. Now we know how the computer networks are classified, but how are they laid out? This is answered by the network topology. So the term topology refers to the way a network is laid out, either physically or logically. Each computer system in a topology is known as node. The most commonly used topologies are described as follows. The first one is bus topology. A bus topology is such that there is a single line at which all nodes are connected. In bus topology, all the network components are connected with a single line. Ethernet is commonly well protocol in networks connected by bus topology. Now next up we have the star topology. In this network topology, all the slide nodes are connected to a central node called as the hub or switch, which rebroadcasts all transmissions received from any peripheral node to all nodes across the network. A star network can be expanded by placing another star hub. So if the center hub fails, then whole network fails. The protocols used in star topology are Ethernet, token ring, and local talk. So this topology is least affected by additional or removal of a node since only one connection is to be made or removed. Next up we have mesh topology. It is also known as completely interconnected topology. In mesh topology, every node has a dedicated point-to-point link to every other node. It provides a bidirectional link between each possible node. So mesh topology is robust because the failure of any computer does not bring down the entire network. Now moving forward, we have ring topology. It is used in high performance networks where large bandwidth is necessary. The protocols used to implement this ring topology are token ring and fiber distributed data interface, which is FDDI. In ring topology, data is transmitted in the form of token over a circular network. So after passing through each node, the data returns to the sending node. We also have tree topology, in which the nodes are arranged like a tree. So its basic structure is like an inverted tree, where the roots acts as a server. The tree topology stimulates hierarchical flow of data. Now tell me, what topology do you see in this diagram? We see a bus topology here, a star topology, and a ring topology. Yes, this is the hybrid topology. Any network having more than one topology is said to have hybrid topology. Now we know how networks are classified and how they are laid. Now let's learn about the biggest network of computers in the world, that is the Internet. International and network are those two terms that are combined to make a single term Internet. It is a network of networks that connects millions of computers together globally, forming a network in which any computer can communicate with any other computer as long and they both are connected to the internet. Internet uses the TCP or IP, which is the Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, to serve billions of users worldwide. So TCP IP can be used as backbone of internet. The internet is a huge ocean of information, of resources and services such as interlinked hypertext documents of World Wide Web, which is www, online chatting, online banking, file transfer and sharing, online gathering, online education, and so on. So internet started off as project, which is ARPANET, or you call it Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, in 1969 by some US university. So the goal of this project was to connect computers at different university and US defense. So many private organizations and people then started working to build their own networks, which were later interconnected with ARPANET to form the internet. WWW or World Wide Web was then introduced on 13 March 1989. The World Wide Web is a system of internet servers that supports hypertext and multimedia to access several internet protocols on single interface. So the World Wide Web is a way of exchanging the information between the computers on the internet. Try to tie them together into a vast collection of interactive multimedia resources. So the backbone of the World Wide Web is made of files called pages or web pages containing the information and links to the resources, both text and multimedia, throughout the internet. It is created using HTML, which is the hypertext markup language. These web pages can be seen by anyone through a web browser. A group of such web pages that follow the same theme and are connected together with hyperlinks is called a website. All the web pages of a website exists on the internet under the same domain name. The very first page of a website is called the home page of that website. For example, www.kaidoko.com is a website and www.kaidoko.com/results is a web page. Now the main computer that serves us with the HTML pages and websites is called a web server. The web browser is a client that requests HTML file from the web servers. The server computer delivers those web pages to the client computers that are requested. So every web server that is connected to the internet is given a unique address, that is the IP address, made up of a series of 4 numbers between 0 to 255 separated by periods, which is dot. Example, 68.178.157.132 or 68.122.35.127. Now the internet is so vast, how do we locate what resources we want? So any resource on the internet is located through a uniform resource locator or URL. This is also known as a web address. A web address is similar to how anyone can locate us through our residence address. So a URL is basically the resident address of the website on the World Wide Web. Now consider the URL https www.google.com/services/index.html. Here, HTTPS is the protocol identifier, www stands for World Wide Web, google.com is the domain name, /services is the directory on the server, and index.html is the web page. Now, what is a domain name? Domain is a group of network resources assigned to a group of users. A domain name is a way to identify and locate computers connected to the internet. So domain name includes a domain abbreviation to identify the type of domain. Some common abbreviations are shown on your screen. Now we know the domain name of the website, but how does the network know the server address? Through the name, as we already know that server address is stored in the form of IP address. The client uses a domain name system or DNS. It translates the domain names, which is computers' host names, to the IP addresses. It stores and associates many types of information with domain names. Internet today have become an indispensable part of our lives. It has found applications in general day-to-day tasks like emails, video conferencing, e-learning, ticket reservations, to e-commerce and online shopping. In the next video, we will learn more about how to connect to the internet and how to use it. Till then, this is Bhavna signing off. Have a great day.